Hey guys, I'm finally back with another episode of my BDO series. I took quite a long break from the game because I had a mini vacation, then after that I just didn't want to play BDO. But now I'm back, so you can expect me to upload more content. Now, since I was away for a long time, all of my characters had full energy, so the very first thing that I did in the game was use up all of that energy into rerolling for better workers. After that, I cleared all of my Dark Rift bosses so that they can start to respawn again. It's quite interesting to see that they were all Roman numeral 1. I don't know if that's because I haven't played in a long time. Also, now that I am editing this, I realized that it was such a bad timing because after the maintenance, there's a Dark Rift event which would have improved the rewards and I missed out on it. Next is a big one. I finally decided to graduate from the seasonal server. Initially, I planned on staying on seasons until it ends, but the devs keep on extending the duration. I just wasn't having it anymore. I want to upgrade my gear from Tuvala. I already have so much silver and enhancement materials just sitting in my storage collecting dust from the how many months I grinded on seasons. So yeah, it's time to graduate. In total, I accumulated 78,420 time-filled blackstones and thousands of the other 2 seasonal materials, which I think is pretty insane. 261 loot scrolls. That's pretty good. Now I'm just going to sell the rest of the materials. I currently have 1.7 billion silver. Now we have 4.7 billion. So we got an extra 3 billion just from the seasonal materials, plus the loot scrolls. Now let's unequip all our 2 Vala gear, then we can use the conversion stones to make them work properly. Now in terms of gear progression, I want to make and enhance all of my gear. So for accessories, I would only buy base versions and enhance them myself. I will not buy Fallen God or Labresca helmet, even though back when I calculated it, it cost way less silver to buy it rather than making it myself. But that is just how I want to go about this series. I think it is going to be more interesting that way. That is also why for the Magnus chest, I choose the Pen-Red Nose armor so that I can work towards the Fallen God. Let's get our Pen-Red Nose armor. Then let's get some Caphras. Level it up to C4. I heard that it is a good practice to Caphras 4 every time you get a new pen boss armor. Apparently it has like very good value, so let's do that. Let's see, Caphras stone. We've got a pretty decent amount of them. Let's take all of those. Then let's put it on our red nose. And that's level 4. So for only about 1,000 Caphras, I think it gave 4 more DP as well as a bunch of other stats, so I think yeah, it is worth it. We have this Fugar's boss exchange coupon. I feel like no one uses this because this just turns your 2 Vala gear into a Tet boss gear that you can enhance the standard way. I think people just disregard this and exchange from Gitina instead. So these are the only ones that are available for exchange. You know what? Actually, I think I can get the Begs. I can turn it into a Tet Begs and enhance it myself in the future. Yeah, maybe. Let's do that.
You will have to forgive me. I can't stop hammering.
Yeah, this gear can't be sold in the market, just like if I were to exchange it from Gitina. It's the same thing. And I can enhance it. For Gitina's guaranteed pen boss gear, I only plan to get 1 armor and 1 weapon using that system. For the armor, I chose to get the Griffin's helmet and Kurum, which is the go-to choice for the weapon. I actually have a lot of the boss crystals saved up because I didn't know which one I was going to use, but now I do. So let's get the Griffin crystal. But first, we need to exchange the helmet into Griffin. Based from garmoth.com, I need all of these materials to get it to pen, and if you take a look at my storage, I have a lot of materials. I need 150 of these stones, and I need 1 sharp and 2 black stones to make it. So that's 150 sharps and 300 black stones. 1,000 mem frags. 200 magical shards. I actually need 360 crystals. I only have 322, so I need to get the latent auras and do the weekly quest. I have this choose your crystal box. I'm contemplating whether or not I should use it. Actually, I got enough latent auras anyway, so I'll just save the box in case I need it for something else. Next is green, blue, black, and red. I also need to buy a tri-griffon helmet. For this one, I'm actually just going to buy it in the market. I will not make it myself, but for the other ones, I'll definitely have to enhance it so that I can make content out of it. But for this one, I'll buy it. It's out of stock, but there's only 3 pre-orders. Hopefully that doesn't take too long. It's not working. Oh, I need the armor, not the blue one. I mean, not the red one, the blue one. Oops. Okay, we finished smelting the right stones this time. Now we just have to put all these in. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we use the reform stones on the helmet. We'll get the 5th one once the pre-order comes in. After that, I exchanged my sub-weapon into Kurum and basically did the exact same thing and got it into Reform 4. Then I found out that a Pen Tuvola shoes has the exact same stats as a Tet Muskans, but if I were to change it into Urogons, it would have 2 more DP and more DR in exchange for lower evasion. So I turned it into Urogons, but I don't plan to enhance it any further. And now let's get into accessory upgrades. We have 2 Tri-Kaposha that we can enhance to Pen. The Tri-Ring we got for reaching level 62, then we got the necklace by choosing it as a reward from here. We need 21 Dreamy Crystals in order to upgrade it to Pen. We got 21 from the challenge tab just for logging in every day, and we got 21 more from the fishing event reward. So that's 2 Pen Kaposha accessories. And on top of that, we can get 1 more from Fugar's season special gift. We chose the belt. Lastly, we got our Crescent Ring from doing Jatina's daily quest. I was kinda slacking with doing the quest because we need a total of 180 to reach Pen, but I only have 170 despite playing for months, so I could only enhance it to Tet for now. And those were the quick upgrades that we got as soon as we graduated from seasons. We have a reformed 4 Griffon Helmet, C4 Pen Red Nose, Pen Kaposha Ring, Tet Crescent Ring, Tet Bags, Pen Kaposha Necklace, reformed 4 Kutum, Pen Kaposha Belt, and Tet Uragons. We are now sitting at 266 AP and 331 DP. I also want to use Bronte's Bolt for the earrings, which is a reward for completing completing the Eternal Winter questline. It's 1 less AP but gives a lot of accuracy, and we still hit the 265 AP bracket. The next goal is getting a Tet Blackstar main weapon. We still have the 2 Jace hammer that we can use for pen clicks, and we have all these enhancement materials in our storage. So in the next video, which should come shortly after this, expect a Blackstar enhancement session from someone who has never done enhancing in BDO. That should be fun, right?